Well, I'm joined now by Dr. Latif, a Kurdish writer and researcher currently with the Oxford Diaspora Programme. Thanks for joining us. What do you make, first of all, about what we've seen in the last few days? Was that predictable?
It was actually expected because after ISIS attack in Iraq and was stopped there by airstrike, and then they had to show their power in Syria. And actually, Kurdish region has been there for the last two years. They have a very peaceful, autonomous regime in Syria. And actually, it was a bit different model for whole Middle East and for Syria and for Turkey. And that's reason ISIS and also Turkey wasn't happy with that process of the Syria's, how Kurds managed their own autonomy in Syria.
It's understandable, though, isn't it, from a Turkish point of view, that they will be very worried about, potential strengthening of Kurdish autonomy calls, potentially.
They have been worrying as well. Turkish, when it comes to issue about Kurds, and always they hesitate. They are not that comfortable to show, because we know that 850,000 refugees already arrived Turkey from Sunni Arabs, mainly. And Turkey welcomed them, actually. They opened a place for them in Hatay. They create huge refugee places. But when it comes to Kurds, they always have a bit concern about this issue. We know this one from the previous 1990s as well, when people were escaping from Saddam regime, and Turkey followed similar strategy as well. They didn't open the door for a long time. Turkey, yes, they are not happy what's going on in Kurds in Syria, because what's the model they follow, which Kurds in Syria are usually close to PKK movement. PKK movement, we know that last 1 year they have a peace process with Turkey as well. As you correctly mentioned, it's very fragile peace process. And just one way going peace process, because they are talking with Kurdish leader, who's in prison.
When we see these mass movements of people, when we see that the chaos that Islamic State is causing, and it's causing all sorts of allegiances to reshape, isn't it? What do you expect now to happen in the next few weeks, months, in fact?
Actually, I expect first international communities, they should act very quickly to at least to stop this human suffering as well, because we can see the huge human suffering that is actually worse than what was going on in August in Sinjar in Iraq.
These are the live pictures of
because it's worse. It's more population. Around 300,000 people live there, and so far 60 villages has been captured by ISIS as well. And all these people actually under danger. We know what ISIS does so far, and for that reason, Kurds in Syria, actually, they don't have any airlines. They don't have any help from anybody. They just actually rely on their own people. For this reason, as you mentioned, Kurds from Turkey, especially people who follow close with that movement, even in diaspora, in London as well, and just they move to there to join to help the Kurds in Syria and fight with them as well, because they don't have any help from anywhere else.
You're seeing people moving to fight against IS. Dr. Latif, many thanks indeed for joining us. Thank you.